Alrighty, looks like we are live. Let me pull up the chat for those two people watching, I'm sure. There we go, yes. Welcome, already, Rye Guy. We're just gonna continue this run. Nothing special, I know, just your basic run-of-the-mill, like, just standard run slash cosplay, I guess. Though I'm pretty excited to do it. Again, just not doing something extreme for a bit. Oh man, well that's unfortunate. I didn't charge my controller it seems, so we'll see how long it lasts. I want to avoid plugging it in mainly because there's a buzzing, you know, when you do. So, we'll see. That attack is evil. Wow, they actually hit kinda hard through this thing. Sweet. This doesn't do great damage, obviously, or honestly, but I blame that on the fact that I haven't leveled Dex much. Is that 19? Yeah, that's not a lot, honestly. Right. I mean, I thought I might as well do this. Well, I wanted it to be permadeath, but you saw that death. And, well, I hope to not die, but I'm not going to restart it just because I die. But it'll knock a weapon off my list since I am going for full weapon completion on this game at some point. I love the roll attack on spears, by the way. The two-handed roll attack. Dude, I loved it. Honestly, that was one of my favorite deaths. Probably ever. It was a good one. Again, I need to go trim that. Unfortunately, my computer is kinda out of business, I guess. There we go, sure, we'll put it like that. The most awkward way to put it. It is, I've pretty much killed my computer somehow. Well, no, I know how, because it's a laptop. I killed the battery on it, but... So if I just, you know, got a new battery, it'd be fine, but... I haven't, so it's not fine. That's really all there is to it. Man, great shields are something I never use, and man, are they good. Even at 95% fizz block, all of the deflection you get alone, along with just... It's hard to die with one. I'll want more stamina by the time I reach Gwyn, just because it's Gwyn. He does a lot of stamina damage, and I don't have a lot of fire block. But otherwise... Sweet. Oh, okay, that hit me. Sweet. See, that was worth it. It's gonna make this, hey! I got all 3 drops from that, that's pretty rare. It won't make it tough, but it'll be a little different. The, Anor Londo archers, that's for sure. How far off am I from this? 72. Just a few levels. That's not bad. 72.8 or something, right? 72.6. 3 point... whatever. I'm close. Don't you love it when I can't do maths? One second, let me move this. There we go. Ugh. Man, getting all the wedges is annoying. I know the first time I ended up actually fighting Fume Knight, I didn't realize where all the wedges were. Wow, that was a close dodge. And ended up fighting it with like 2 of them active the entire time. 1 or 2 of them active, which is a pain. Oh, there we go. We don't even have to parry. They just bounce. So it wasn't that bad. By the way, I face tanked that shield block thinking that he might, like, shield break me if I actually took it, but... Yeah, that was my first playthrough. Well, no, it wasn't my first playthrough, I guess, because... DLC wasn't out at the time. Yeah, because I got it on release. We probably want Dex, don't we? That's 4 damage. We're gonna kill Solaire. Mainly for the humanity. Also, wait, let's check this out. Look at that. Not even 50 damage. Okay.
Why?
I'm terrible, aren't I? Just horrible. Yeah, if I went back and did Broom Tower, I definitely need a guide for getting all of those. It's been way too long. I'm trying to think. I didn't grab all the chunks I need, did I? No, I did not. Great. That's fine. It'll be okay. It's not patches, it's patch. See? Whoa. Controller, please. He's a little buffer than... He's a little bulkier than Patches is, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, that's how you dodge. Oh, okay, we're actually just going to go for Smo first. Look at this damage compared to Ornstein's. Oh, I am so tanky though. As I let myself just get beat up. Getting lazy because I can take the damage, you know? Is that gonna go through Smo? Yeah, it is. Okay. I never kill Ornstein first, honestly. Or Ornstein second. Jeez, I always kill Ornstein first. You kidding me? I'd be crazy to not do him first. I'm playing very lazily right now. Man, he could have followed up on that. Just due to how I moved. Oh, that hit me. Pretty good damage, honestly. Now, I haven't fought Phase 2 Ornstein in months. And my damage is going to be pretty low. Because it's thrust damage. Yep. Or we could just loop him. It's not that bad, honestly. That attack is terrible, by the way. They give it immense tracking in Phase 2. And it can hit you multiple times in one hit. Not to mention the ending attack on this. That's also terrible. Oh, he can follow up past that? Oh. Now I deserve to die. Hey, welcome. Both of you, by the way. Joining in the middle of usually the hardest fight for me, I would say. Especially since I'm doing this in a form that I never fight. If we can just keep him from using specific attacks, though, then we're good. 88 on a two-handed thrust is pretty good, too, by the way. Yeah, if he keeps using this attack, that'd be wonderful. Butt slam or something, you know? We just don't want him doing the... No, come on, game. That's my controller acting up, by the way, not the game. When I do a back hop like that. Oh, that didn't hit me. Oh, look at that. It even has a little bit of an early hitbox. Wonderful, isn't it? Phase 2 Ornstein is pretty trash compared to Phase 2 Smo. Smo was built to be big, Ornstein wasn't, even with the slightly altered moveset. Oh, slow walking, okay. Though, I mean, it's manageable. I've just been playing badly. See? He's really awkward at this size, though. That attack. Oh god, look at the tracking on that. Crazy, you know? God, don't do a butt slam. There we go. I think we got it. Oh, wait. I might be dead. Yep. Oh well. That was my bad. 20 samurai? 1 second, what? Okay, sorry. A little bit distracted. I played poorly there. We'll get him next time. I was throwing away a lot of Estus in Phase 1. But to be fair, I shouldn't have been taking as many hits in Phase 2. Oh, 20 Samurai. Do you mean the... Okay, I know exactly what you mean, actually. You mean over by Sir Alon's area. Yeah. I saw that before your message appeared. Yeah, the, Prowlers, or whatever they're called. It's pretty dumb. That was an addition in Scholar, I believe, too. And they're right near a health regen tower thing. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Yeah, I've had quite a bit of practice with this fight, but I don't know if I'll ever truly be good at the fight. At least to the point that I'm happy. Because I would say I'm probably actually decent at the fight. Okay, we'll just... 3 hits for a poise break? That's all it takes? Oh, that still hit me. That's unfortunate. I didn't dodge enough to the side. I tried to keep it pretty vertical, or pretty... I don't know. You get the idea. I messed up the dodge. I deserve that one, yeah. Oh! And I looked away from Ornstein. Oh, thank goodness for that poise break. Okay. That was way easier. I should have just stuck with Ornstein first. Oh! Oh, I dodged. Jeez. Now this one should be, yeah, way easier. I'm also just like really good at the Smo fight. I mean, not that it takes too much to get good at, but not compared to Ornstein maybe? I don't know. I've had more practice with this fight. Oh, slow walk, okay. Voice break. Wow, that went between his legs. Slow walk again. Wonderful. This controller. It sounds so wrong blaming the controller, but I guess I could work around it. But you see there's this dead zone right in here somewhere. Right there. I found it. Oh, that's a fast charge. Not that you could actually tell that I'm, like, not just making it up or something, but I swear. Again, though, I should play around it, not just blame it. There we go, he should be dead. Yeah, sweet, that wasn't so bad. Wonder if I could have used their soul there, probably. Whatever. Okay, let's take off Havel's ring for a second, so you can actually see this level up. 22 endurance, and then I could pump dex for the rest of the time. That's probably a good idea. And now we don't need Havel's ring, so best ring it is. You know, I actually really like just killing her. What's funny is you can actually run away from this proccing the dark mode. Did I kill Sif? I want to say I didn't. I don't recall. Hot dogs. We'll see. I don't think I did, because I don't even think I bought the crest. I didn't. Which means souls. This and then, yeah, core of an iron golem is more than enough. Honestly, I didn't even need to do that. I could have just gone and killed a moonlight butterfly. Eagle shield, I need more large shards. Go and get yourself. So we'll go kill Sif. I kind of feel like I should go fight 4 kings already, but maybe I should get a plus 15 or at least a little higher than plus 10. If I got one more chunk, 112, yeah. Then I could get a plus 13. Whiff. Wow. That was pretty bad of me. Sif is a good fight though. I will confidently be able to do that one, like, first try. I would say. More blooming boss. That's good. That means we could probably actually, like, really easily go get the Firekeeper soul from there. Oh, they do bounce. I don't really want to grab the bonfire here. Well, I can warp now, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. We'll grab this bonfire. Please let me rest. There we go. I'm just gonna run past these enemies in here. I don't really have a good reason for fighting them. I don't think I can block Sif, really. I can block a few of their attacks. Probably 90% of their attacks, but they've got that spin attack still, which is just better off dodging, so I'll probably just stick to dodging most of her anyway. Oh, you broken? Why am I actually doing this? If you run past and then talk to this cat, Alvina? Whatever, Alvina. Whatever her name is, they all lose aggro. It's nice. Here, let's kill these mushrooms. May as well, we could get some gold pine, so that's worth it. Can I block them? Yes, I can. They still hit pretty hard through this shield. $190 is pretty good though. 228, nice. Two gold pine. That's fine. I'm just grabbing this ember even though I'll never use it. That was a little much on my part. This is what range can do for you too. They can't even actually like reach me at my maximum length, at my maximum range. Sweet, that went well. 2 more gold pine is good. I'm definitely going to be using gold pine for 4 kings, so that'll be good to have. Actually, when I go to grab the very large ember, that'll give me what I need in terms of getting to a plus 13 at least. Yeah. I'm not going to grab Hornet Ring, because I don't really plan to be doing too much backstabbing. Maybe on the Dark Wraiths, but I don't really want it. And I'm not parrying for the rest of this run, so I don't really need it. That attack. That's the one attack that I really don't like from Sif. That's the one attack that I actually really don't know how to, no roll, and maybe no sprint. Well, definitely. I'm thinking there might be like 1 or 2 attacks that are no sprint, but the uppercut from range is the only one that I definitely don't know how to dodge. Maybe that one too, honestly, but I found that just outranging it kind of works, I think. Man, I really like spears. I don't play with them often, so. Okay, we could block her, honestly. I don't, it's weird, because in a game like Monster Hunter, where blocking is an option, and you can dodge roll, it, you know, like, the same idea as, Dark Souls. Monster Hunter is way different in the fact that you'd rather be avoiding by movement over avoiding by rolling, it feels, even though technically if you can avoid by just moving. It's always the better option, I would say. Even in this game. But it makes me just... This is a game where blocking against bosses specifically, I just feel like I'm way less likely to do that. Compared to just other games. What you got? Does she still do full damage? No. There we go. Put her out of her misery. And then we're gonna Homeward Bone and just go kill Moonlight Butterfly real quick. After leveling up. And we can level Dex now, so that's nice. $10 damage for 3 levels, that's not bad. 3, 3, 4. We're getting up there. EC, jeez. Is that plus 10 and it's 172? Really? Huh. Alright. This one shouldn't be too hard, honestly. 1 or 2 cycles. Maybe 3, but I kinda doubt that. Though, my damage really isn't that much better than like a Drake Sword. Granted, I have thrust damage, but... You know, I might want to go back to Sens and grab the Flame Stone Plate ring. If I don't need a second ring slot, really, I might as well just wear defensive stuff, you know? Don't really want to wear Darkwood, because that seems weird for patches. Havels I don't need anymore. Hornet I don't need, you know what I mean? So it's like, all the good rings I don't really need, besides Rofab. Gotta roll that second one, jeez. Oh, jeez. Her defense is quite low. I mean, that makes sense, honestly. Yeah, 1 cycle easily. Not that we really need any of this stuff. It's a free humanity. That's good. And 1 more Homeward Bone. Then we go take care of New Londo Ruins. I don't have enough to level up, right? Yeah, not quite. This thing's durability isn't too high. 140. You know, I think after this run, whenever I do my next run, I think I need to do a greatsword, really. That is a weapon category I have not touched much of. Okay. Not sure which one. I've done the Cursed Greatsword of... No, the normal Greatsword of Artorias. And... maybe I did the Cursed one? I don't remember. But... I've done one of them, at the very least. But as for greatswords, the stone greatsword would be a cool one, but the problem is farming up the strength needed. Early game, 27 strength, that's pretty rough. Maybe I'll do bastard sword. I might have done that one. I don't remember, but there's always claymore. Oh no, that's what it was. I'm thinking I'll do an ultra greatsword. I forgot. I already had it planned out. I want to do Zweihander next, I think, and just do like a Sigmar cosplay or something. Well, yeah. I'm assuming from either using it for TWAP or using it for... Well, no, because it was probably purely for TWAP then, wasn't it? Because I think the other form, if you, like, tumble buffed it, I think it affected everybody besides the person that used it. Unless I'm misremembering it. Really? So close that I couldn't even stab him. Whoa, camera. That's a nice advantage of spear. You can stand still while attacking. Like, totally still. Yeah. That's still a pretty good reason to be... to have that. TWAP alone and ganks, that's so annoying. Part of the reason probably why I never do PvP though, it's just because random invasions are pretty hit or miss. That goes for all the games though. And then setup PvP has rules, and I want that somewhere in between. Oh, I would never use that stock. Probably, I could see my... Well, no. I hate the pike. As a concept, I hate it. Just due to its weight. I've actually already done a pike playthrough, by the way. It's a really... I don't like the weapon at all. I don't know, the idea of a 10 weight spear is so dumb to me. Also, where's this last guy that was stabbing me? Was he down below or something? He was. Parrying dagger. There we go. Imagine missing out on like the jagged ghost blade because you hit it into the wall or something. Don't you scream at me. That's one that I've got to do still is Ghost Blade. Jeez. A dagger that's really bad. At least it takes like no stats. Or it quite literally takes no stats. And those... Hey. Do you have the, have you used all the smelter wedges, or are you about to do that, I guess I should ask? Oh, I did actually already lure them out, nice. Ugh. Ghosts. They really are just a big pain. This great shield helps at least, they do like no stamina damage. That guy hit the back. Did somebody hit the back of my shield or something? Oh. Didn't see you there. And this is why I don't like them. The idea of enemies being able to clip through the floors freely like this is pretty bad. Especially since they, as you can see, can attack vertically to a degree. Even if you can control it pretty well for the most part. It's pretty much all of them, but you're always kind of stuck dealing with the two in the chimney, you know? Okay, sweet. Not yet, but still. I'm not a huge fan of that fight, but I understand a lot of people like it, which is what motivates me to want to try it again. And it might be a case of the fact that I don't like the fight because I'm not very good at it, you know? Which is very possible. I feel like that's how it is with just Dark Souls 2, but I'm not terrible at the game. And a lot of stuff upsets me. And I don't know, because it's stuff like Velstadt and a couple other good fights definitely makes me think that I just don't like the game. It had potential, but all of it was pretty much thrown to the wayside. We're gonna take the backwards way through here, because it's just the better way through, generally. I think I want to use another transient curse, though. Oh. Hey, that was a nice dodge. I mean, totally on purpose, too. Definitely. He's actually got me, like, straight up cornered. There we go. I love that his shield is still active. Ugh. I hate the masses of souls. Just really not an enjoyable enemy. They don't do much, but at the same time, they're just kind of bulky. And summon the worst enemy in the game. Okay, not really the worst. Those skull guys really aren't bad, but they're boring and do nothing. I don't know. Luckily, you'll find that I'm... Not luckily. Funnily enough, you'll find that I'm one of the few people that says that Bed of Chaos is really a pretty fair fight. One of the fairer fights in the game. Please stop. Just poise break so you don't. It's a great fight. I actually really like the fight. It can seem pretty unfair, but everything that it does can be seen beforehand. And the falling floors fall early enough that it's not going to kill you if you take it slow. Granted, it requires a lot of maneuvering, and when I say a lot, I mean if you don't know where the floors fall. You gotta keep walking pretty much just back and forth to safety till you figure it out. Love how I said I probably wasn't going to be doing a lot of backstabbing for the rest of the game, and here I am. What? What was that? What was that hitbox? Buddy? I would disagree. I would disagree with that in a heartbeat. Oh well. Alright. That's fine. Then I guess we'll take the normal way through. Well, actually, we'll just pretty much pop back to right where we were. I did send the elevator back up. But I do want to be human. I wonder what the best weapon for me to do a permadeath run would be on. Would be with. It might just be better to do just a really high damage weapon. Probably like a curved sword, honestly. Those things are some of the safest and strongest weapons in the game. Curved sword or katana. Especially since you can get Uchi so early, you know? That might be a good one to try it with, honestly. It's crazy how consistent Bed of Chaos can be, by the way. For looking like such a chaotic boss. $97. Man, I am going through a lot of durability on this thing. It happened again? You said I was on the branch of the final phase of the Bed of Chaos. Which part of the branch do you mean? And if you mean like the bottom part where the floor falls in the middle, and you're still on that part, if you're jumping to it, that might be why. Because if you jump to it, it puts you pretty high on that branch. Whereas if you roll to it, you're positioned better. And you can't roll to it consistently. And you don't even have to really... It's way easier than just jumping, I would say. Revenge! Yeah, I would say roll to it instead then. If you look on your right side approaching it, right to the right when approaching it, there's a couple of bricks that stick out further than the rest, kind of like maybe 30 degrees off from the center, if looking at like the semicircle, and you're on the outside of the arc part. Yeah, sure. We'll say that, like 30 degrees off, I think. And there are some bricks sticking out a little farther. If you roll from them towards the branch, it's consistent and you'll land at the bottom of it, where the sweeps definitely can't knock you off. Where does the first one come from? I know he comes from there, but... And I know the other one's in one of the houses, but I don't know exactly which house. Is that the mass thing that saw me? Yeah, it is. Really? I also did not expect that would reach me. Ugh. Of course you would. These things. I don't understand them, I think is why I don't like them. Oh, so close. There we go. Maybe it's farther than... whatever. But you'll see it. You'll know what I mean. By the way, how much poise damage does a shield bash do? Not enough. That was silly of me. There you go. Hey, at least you did it. I'm still in the camp that she's actually... While she might not have been the best planned out boss for how they made her, she works fine. And is actually pretty good for what they made her to be. Oh, I was really hoping that would be a chunk. I gotta do a Dark Hand run at some point. 200 AR actually isn't that bad. You could manage that throughout the entire game. Well, obviously. If I've done less than that, then I can definitely do that. Plus, it requires no upgrade material. It has huge durability. And no stats, so you can just pump Vit and Endurance. For a PvE playthrough, that's one of the easiest ways to win. Red Drakesword, exactly. But better, because swing speed. No R2, though. Like, effectively, no R2 at all. And it's strike damage, which is even better. Look at that, strike damage. That's crazy. It's super useful on some things, but honestly, I think you'd actually probably want regular damage, which is what all longswords have. Here's a very large ember. How many chunks? 5. Whoops. We need, what, 2 more? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need 2 more. And there's a couple more dark wraiths I could go kill. So we'll kill them. If I don't get enough, we'll just go with a plus 13. That's fine. I love that you can very easily sidestep that kick. Oh, that one was deflected. Okay. So, even if I had grabbed Hornet Ring, by the way, they'd still die in 2 hits. It's not a big enough boost to one-shot them. I'm like 95% sure of that. Oh, there you go. That's a good way to kill them. Alright. Or we could just go with a plus 14. Kill straight. This is gonna sound really weird. Kill Stray Demon, and then feed Stray Demon the slab. Because I'm lazy, and I know where another slab is in the DLC, so may as well. I think I'm gonna do that. It's just a glitch. For some reason, I don't remember this happening in Prepare to Die Edition, but they can keep the Dark Hand just active at all times. Even when they die, sometimes it'll stay active. And I don't know why. Also, I actually really like the distortion effect when it doesn't have the black mist stuff around it. Looks good. It's really good, actually. I like it. I thought normally... Anyway, let's go get... Oh, I like that. It's distorting my character, but not my model, so my model still has, like, an outline. Yeah, pretty much. That looks really... I like that. Oh, everything still has its outline. Yeah, look at that. Have I never paid that much attention, or is it just really hard to notice normally? I think it's just really hard to notice. Anyway, let's put our correct gear back on. Also, the other thing is it's super light, 0.5 weight. And that means you can also stack just tons of defense on a Dark Hand only run. Easily, you could just run like, even if you don't pump up to huge amounts of endurance, you could run like a few pieces of giants at least. Full steel pretty easily. If you go mid-roll, you could run anything. Havels. I'll go kill Stray after upgrading my weapon. Ascending my weapon.
Get yourself.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow. So we'll have just over 300 AR when we, I shouldn't have rested here. That's fine, though. Wrong one. Level up. There we go. Oh, there we go. 3-4. Yeah. So we'll have just over 300 AR when we hit plus 14. Plus 15 will probably put us at like 320, maybe. That's what I would assume. That's not bad. Gold Pine makes it pretty much perfect for most bosses. We'll be able to stay pretty aggressive along with no fear of dying, really. As long as I play smart. Which, you know, I don't. So, that's kind of out of the option, but I'll say it's an option at least. Man, there was one time where, I don't know what it was, something about that roll just was not working for me. I ended up trying a good... You know what, I am gonna grab this key. I never do, but I gotta kill the Hydra, and I have a free ring slot, you know. Did not want to do a roll attack there. I wanted to do a drop attack just in case, but that's fine. This will at least give me the rest. Man, well, we're back, but we're gonna have a little bit of buzzing. That's annoying. My controller died. This is why you always charge your controllers. Oh well. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I don't really think I need to trade anything with Snuggly on this build. Oh hey, I have water. Ooh, much better. That's why you always keep water. These guys have pretty strong fire attacks. Look at that. Chipping like as much as Sif did. Granted, Sif was a physical attack and these are fire, so it's like a 45 compared to 95 resist, but still. Impressive nonetheless. .23 damage, even at level 8. Alrighty, let's kill Stray. Good. Good start. 191, that's wonderful damage. Oh, this won't be bad at all. Sometimes I'm just not used to. I've done so many of those endurance kills that it's nice to go back and actually use a weapon that has damage. Which is kind of one thing that makes me want to use Swy, you know? Plus, on a Siegmeyer build, he runs... Does he run RTSR or BTSR? He runs one of the two at least. Maybe... No, the other one he runs is the stone plate ring that he drops you, I would say. But, I think it's RTSR that he runs. The only thing that points me towards BTSR is that he's bulky, and also Lautrec already runs RTSR. Alright, so there's a plus 14 weapon at least. But, I could do like an RTSR run if it is that. Using Zweihander, which is pretty good. 101 damage, that's totally fine. This thing's actually coming together now. I got that. I don't care about the rest of the stuff, so we're just gonna homeward bound. $294 up to... What? Oh, I've got to feed it. That's right. Whoops. Wait, we don't have to take the elevator. We can just warp back. And then I guess we'll go kill 4 kings. Oh, wait. I did care about the rusted iron ring, I guess. Oh well. Didn't care about it enough. Have I talked to Frampt actually since ringing both bells? I don't think I have. I haven't even done Pinwheel yet. That'll be a fun one.
No,
I'm fine.
Well,
Do not treat me like an old withering snake. Snake.
like an old withering snake.
Snape. Yes. Really? Oh, right. Placing the ward vessel.
This?
No, take me back.
What is it?
Whatever. I don't actually care about joining the Dark Wraiths. I'll place it. Does it give a close-up of my character's face for the off-character patches? Hey, sweet. Have fun with that. Seriously. Fume Knight's a cool fight even if I don't enjoy him much. Okay, we can skip this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Now can I have my 2 chunks? That's all I wanted. Sweet.
Farewell.
I'm probably like the one person that's ever done that. There we go. So 311. Wait, what? Sound was 311? Really? Yeah, that seems... Hey, look at that. Plus 14. Well, I did say it'd be just over 300, actually. That makes sense. And then, I said 320 for plus 15. It'll be a bit higher than that, at least. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on before I forget. We got gold pine, so we'll be at a good 4 some odd AR. Oh, we'll be golden for that fight. Wow, that was accidentally a terrible pun. Since I'm using gold pine. So that was what, 3 or 2 or something, right? Man, look at that. Difference between one-handing and two-handing. Like, those guys have such low defense that you can really see that there's quite a change. Oh boy, just keep going. Man, I need to upgrade. I forgot to upgrade my Estus flask. Oh well. We'll be fine without it. Gotcha. 416 now? Really? Oh wait, I was running through here before with a plus 10, not a plus 13. That's why I was so thrown off by... I saw numbers earlier from... Did I grab this chunk? I did, good. I could not remember, honestly. I was thrown off earlier because I thought I was doing like 1 to low 200 damage on... 200 damages on those, hollows. So I was thinking, going up 1 level increased my damage, like, by 100 or 60. Never mind, though. I forgot that I had a plus 10 the last time I came through here. That was all. Guess we're ready to go. We can take off that though, and we'll have that ready. Alright. Wait for disappear. There we go. Okay. This shouldn't be so bad. Start with a ranged attack. No. Good. Thank you. You know, I should learn how to dodge that without rolling. It'd be cool. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Especially with Gold Pine. Ah, I thought I was gonna get out of the way. Obviously not. No, I did not think that hit would kill. I'm gonna have to do it in 4 kings then. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, plus 14 is plenty for this fight, even without Gold Pine, honestly. Time passes so fast between the kills. Even if it is 45 seconds, it really doesn't feel like that. Does the roll attack? One of those attacks I thought did inconsistent damage with Gold Pine. Is it what? Oh, counter hits, I assume, actually. Okay. That must be it or something. I wonder if I had managed correctly. I don't think there was I think that's way too much HP for me to actually finish him off on that one. Oh well. Oh no. Good luck ever catching up. Hey, that's the first time we're seeing that projectile. That's, oh man, I was trying something fancy there. Did not work. That was also dumb of me. Yeah. Making this look worse than it is, because I'm handling this last one poorly. Like, really poorly. Jeez. Whatever. Oh, there you go. Wow. Well, good. Okay, one of the 4 lords down. Look at that. 336 already. I guess we'll go do... up to Nito. I guess we'll go kill Nito. Pinwheel and Nito, you know? I've only been going an hour. Jeez. Luckily, Pinwheel and Nito takes like no time. Oh, and then we can go see Patches. My double. I'm trying to think what optional bosses I've skipped. I know all of the DLC. Gwendolyn and Priscilla. Is that it, though? I just did Stray Demon. And I'm going to do Demon Fire Sage and Centipede. That's the route I'm taking there, so there's that. I feel like I'm missing something, though. No, because I actually did Taurus Demon, didn't I? Exactly. I mean, I don't have poise, so Nito could be a little bit annoying. That, and I've got thrust damage. Just like, I want to say this is the one time you don't really want it. But otherwise, we'll be fine. Also, like, why even kill this Necromancer? He was gonna torch me anyway. In Demon Souls, does Patches use the Judicator shield? Or is the Eagle shield in that game? I'm curious because I remember life regen being like pretty good in Demon Souls. Oh, that one hurt. Yeah, that helps. I could summon Leroy. I mean, I won't, but I could. I think that guy tried to roll at me there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Where's the other one? And this is when you quit out. Pinwheel shouldn't be too hard, obviously. I mean, he rarely is. Though that isn't to say I've died to him plenty of times. Well, there is that. Even with a plus 14 weak spear. This should be the Nito, right? No, was it this one? Wow, he tricked me. He has a little bit more than 4 HP. Please, give him some credit at least. At least give him 5. Nah, I used to think that that fight was a bit of a pain in endurance kills, but it's really just a lot of juggling. As long as you can manage his ghosts, which, by the way, require no damage. Like, actually no damage. Then you're fine. And then his phase 2 can be a little dangerous, but it's usually not dangerous enough to make a difference, you know. Why am I getting thrown off? There it is. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Should we just kill him outright, you think? Or just leave him alive? Yeah, he's got a second phase. Phase 1 is just summoning ghosts and then shooting fireballs in different patterns and teleporting. Phase 2, however, when he drops about 30% HP or even less, 25, 20, he summons 8 ghosts at once. And then he follows a pattern at that point. He actually has a pattern to his moveset. First of all, he never summons ghosts again afterwards, and he will always do 1 attack, and then teleport. Always. Well, I killed some stuff there. I am just that good. I missed the hole. Where's the hole? That's not the hole, is it? That is the hole. Oh hey, we're gonna get invaded by Leroy. So his phase 2, if you can clear out all 8 ghosts, then it's a free kill at that point. If you can't handle a single pinwheel, then how did you even make it to phase 2? Honestly. Don't you love that you can backstab phantoms like that if they're NPCs? Pretty unfair. Oh, it already warped away. That's fine. His phase 2 actually used to be something that kind of intimidated me. Oh, I know. Again, most people probably don't know that he has a phase 2 just because they've either not done a weapon level 0 fight against him, or even if they did, they summoned Leroy. And if they didn't do that, then they've probably never done an endurance kill on him either. Whereas I've done a handful of them against him. It's like Moonlight Butterfly. I've probably spent more time on Moonlight Butterfly than most people have spent on any boss. At least, you know, in one session, definitely. I didn't try to roll. Yeah. Oh, these guys are pretty weak, too. I wonder if Really? I wonder if two-handing lets me, like, one-shot them or something. It does. Okay. Luckily, Nito is also, like, a really easy boss without his skeletons. right, but there we go. Like, you can sidestep all of his attacks besides the Miasma AoE, but that one's just easy to dodge because you just run away. I say as I'm probably about to get hit by it due to these skeletons. Wouldn't that have been funny if I died right there? I've died to every boss at least once. That's a guarantee. That just comes with how I play the game, though. AKA endurance kills that nobody should be doing. Well, we're just gonna try to kill him real quick. And... no. Oh well, that's fine too. There we go. Guess I may as well wear Silver Serpent Ring for the rest of the run. Until I need a different ring. Yeah, that really wasn't so bad, by the way. Oh wow. 4 points per level, there we go. Now we're getting good damage. Seath or Bed of Chaos? Guess I might as well do Bed of Chaos. And then we'll do Seath last after killing the Hydra. This is going pretty fast. The one time I've ever actually grabbed this bonfire recently. I think we probably want to pump endurance or vit for the rest of the run. What are we at? 35 dex? That's plenty. Because at this point we want enough to block win, and we want enough to tank hits. At least a little bit, just in case. You know, I like manage stuff wrong or something. Oh right, I did actually kill Ceaseless earlier, didn't I? Sweet. We could go try March of the Taurus. I don't really want to, but we could. We're just gonna go kill Demon Fire Sage. I could try the Demon Fire Sage skip. And why even worry about it, honestly? It's a real pain without mouse and keyboard, I'm sure. Nah, I'm not doing that because then that gets rid of my shield. Not that I couldn't, but that I won't. Look at that. We've got good damage now. When did that happen? Jeez. Man, that very large ember though. Getting to a plus 14 is so nice. Well, that's also impossible, so I guess not. Just because I don't want to. Oh wait, Kirk is gonna show up soon. But I don't want to skip these guys. So we're gonna start fighting them. Did that do 1 damage? No, it did 3. Hello, Kirk. Hey, Demon Great Machete. Goodbye, Kirk. Oh, look at those iframes. And because of that, he actually didn't die. Oh, that actually landed. Oh, that's a 2-shot. Nice. R2 into jump attack. By the way, I totally know how to dodge Capra. That's what just happened. Not that I got lucky. Definitely not. Oh, one thing cool. If you ever want to do a fire weapon and for some reason you've come all the way this far down into Demon Ruins before, or like an elemental weapon before you should, and like you don't want to farm, there's a couple green titanite shards right there. Totally pointless, because by this point you should have access to all the green shards you need. And even if not, you can farm from the slimes at two a piece, you know, or 5 a piece. So yeah, that makes sense. Those guys are pretty physically resistant. Jump? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Man, these branches. I once had this guy back off, what was it? 6 times in a row or something? That's gonna hit. It didn't hit. I feel I got lucky there. Yep. I don't like his arena at all. It's way too thin for his size compared to the length, so he can easily get backed into corners, especially with the roots, to the point where it makes it annoying to dodge some of his stuff, mainly his frontwards AoE. The one that I've been hit by, but blocked. He hasn't even shown the other one though, so. But it's very easy to just get tangled up in this arena. But again, he's not really a hard fight, so in most situations it won't really matter. Alright. I'm at 72,000 souls already? Jeez. It's like already killing another Lord Souls level of souls. That jump was not on purpose. Okay. That's 2 levels. We'll do endurance. More stamina is always nice, and we've got plenty of damage now, so. Luckily, Centipede Demon isn't really hard as long as you can get him into a stable spot to fight. There's a couple spots that are good. Personally, I like this corner, this back corner, but this is probably the better spot to fight him. Just because, as you can see, it already puts you in a good spot. Like, you're already out of his, well, if he doesn't do that, you're out of his punching range. Oh my god. He is not working with me though. Wow, so many back hops, are you kidding me? That's just unlucky. Dude, the moveset luck on this is terrible right now. There we go. You also don't want him to do his stomps, of course. Oh, there we go. There's his other AoE. That's his really good AoE too. It's so hard to get hit by it. He does it only when he gets down to a certain... Wow, that one-shot me. Oh wait, it didn't. What am I at? I'm at 1 HP. And that's why you don't actually give up. Had I just given up there, I would have actually died to lava. It should have one-shot me. It has a good hitbox though. I stood way too close, by the way. I think these are... No, I know what these are. These are green shards over here. And by the way, don't go checking your HP when you look like you're on 0 HP. That's how you die. Oh, I put on the orange shard ring too early, I think. Maybe. Wasn't quite looking. was such a close call. Okay. Well, we're actually still gaining 4 damage, so we might as well head up to the damage cap, you know. I've invested a little more in strength than base, aka 16, so we're gonna have slightly better damage than what, like, Mugen would say, or any stat, any character builder will say. Normally, you know, it'll be like 4 points higher, especially if I two-hand. I would assume we're gonna get 12 more damage, so 367. That's probably what we're gonna cap at. With an added... Well, no, we're only at plus 14, yeah. Oh. Okay, so I think what I want to do is, after this Bed of Chaos kill, I think I want to kill Gwendolyn and Priscilla, and then that's where I'll call it. Then we'll do DLC and Gwen whenever I stream next. And then that'll be it for the run. We're pretty much done. Like, we're getting very close. I want to say that's every optional boss already, too. After today, of course. It is doing 3 a tick, okay. I guess if I really cared about the damage coming from like Gwen or something, I would upgrade my armor. Yeah, right now I've got as much defense as I do on my one of my SL1 runs builds, because this armor's so weak. But I was also wearing, like, the only difference is I didn't have the levels, instead I had Ring of Steel protection, so I guess my elemental defenses are definitely better, yeah. It's just funny. This armor is pretty bad, it's just super light. Even then there's lighter stuff, jeez. Better stuff, too, that's lighter. Oh hey, we can already kill Kirk for a 3rd time. That all happened fast. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit me. No junk, man. Good. Kirk, you were a little slow there. You cost your buddy his life. And your life. Armor of Thorns I will not be wearing. Of course. No matter how cool it is. Is that a kill? It was a kill. Worthless. Alrighty, let's see if I can remember how to actually pull off Bed of Chaos, or if I just die. Now, I'm probably going to quit out between each one, but I don't care enough to not. Oh, broke it. See, I actually used to do the other side first, but I believe this one's just safer. Or it makes the second part easier, I should say. Okay, now to remember if I can do this next part without a ranged weapon. Also, Silver Serpent, just in case we do pull it off first try. Oh, my head. Pretty sure we just want to basically bait out a sweep. Preferably a good sweep. Like, not that one. Come on, you know you want to do it. There you go. What? I say it's a good sweep as I just get demolished by it. Let's see what I do now. There we go. Okay. We pulled it back, sort of. Not the prettiest of fights, but we did it. Almost. There we go. I need more practice with that route, because normally I used to do it the other way around and do a jump to the next one, but honestly, not having to make any jumps in a run is so much safer if you just know how to do it. And the reason why I do the jump is because I used to go that route to use a bow and arrow, but I stopped using ranged in this fight because it's cheesier, you know. Really, you would wait to use it. Okay. So now for this, you just want to bait out the wide sweep. There you go. And not get hit by that, by the way. See these bricks? There you go. And you're home safe. Now all you have to watch out for is if they do like a firestorm here, but if they do, just hope you have enough health. Or hit the bug fast enough. And still hope you have enough health. Jeez, that hurts. Maybe more than a +1 Estus would help. Whatever though. Alrighty. To Anor Londo. I'm gonna do Gwendolyn first. And then we'll do painting, and then we'll call it. And we're gonna do fast painting, by the way. I'm not gonna worry a lot about. We're gonna rest here, actually. Look at that. And then we gain 1 damage. Okay. And what does, 9 plus 6. Wow. We only gain 15 damage from leveling it up. Okay. So 382. Or probably a little higher, so like 390 or something. For two-handing. Almost 400 AR is pretty good. Okay, I just realized you've been sending messages. I swear I wasn't getting real, Oh, okay. You know, actually, sorry, yeah, I just didn't even notice that I've been getting messages. But, that thing you said on when you first started playing the game, that didn't happen for this game for me, but in a game called Salt and Sanctuary, which is 2D and Metroidvania, but also people say it's like Dark Souls. Fire, the way it works is it just burns people for like 2 damage at a time really fast. And for the longest time I thought I was doing like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage, you know, it would stack the damage. So each tick would be stronger than the last. And took me a while to figure out that I was just wrong. Same for poison too. Felt pretty dumb when I figured it out too. And yeah, I know, right? Invaders are free backstabs, though, at least, so there's that. NPC, enemies, stuff. I guess I am actually going to be backstabbing a lot because it's really easy to backstab enemies. Wonderful. Do one more. Sweet. And actually, we want to wait for you to... Oh, what? Oh. I didn't want to close in on them, because that means I'd miss out on a round for damage. Come on, do your crossbow. Or your bow. I always want to call it a crossbow because it shoots so fast. That was such a bad roll. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Wow, that was an easy fight. That fight's never really all that hard, though. So. Oh well. I don't need these items. I don't even know why I'm coming to grab them. I'm not going to be using them. We're just going to leave the other stuff. And then go kill Priscilla. Oh, I know. A game like Dark Souls, you do hear it a lot, but Salt Sanctuary at least released before the whole Dark Souls craze, though I guess ever since. People do like comparing games to Dark Souls, I know, but I can see why they said that to a degree. I mean, it's got a lot of the same stuff that Dark Souls has, as in, like, it separates the spells through miracles, pyromancy spells, and then also dark magics. Well, blood magics, in its case, but the different weapon classes and the fact that you can build boss weapons, but it is just a Metroidvania, which is a lot of pretty much what Dark Souls is, though. I thought that I was going to get far enough away. Don't you love that they can insta-backstab? It's just not notifying me of your messages, by the way. Alright. You know, I'm surprised they patched it out. Well, I guess I'm not too surprised. But they patched out homeward boning without resting here. Because that used to be a thing you could do at one point. I don't know if I really... My defense is pretty low. I might actually want to buff up HP because of that. That was really dumb of me. That was really dumb of me. The way I handled that. So much humanity, though. Jeez. We're gonna skip by these guys because I don't like dealing with toxic. There we go. Now I do still have to get past all the bone wheels. I've never, like, I understand that those guys are just a reference to Demon Souls, but man, they are still really weird to me. Oh, look at that, they don't do too much stamina damage. So if I tackle them one at a time, I can handle them. At the very least. do like no damage through the shield either. There's the annex key, which I will never use. And then I'm right back where I was, right? Oh, no I'm not. Looks like you've actually got to be having your attack ready to go beforehand. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Oh, this is the other entrance. Okay. Ugh. Is this Fire Surge guy? It is. So this wasn't an entrance, actually. My bad. Yeah, it shows you I really don't do Painted World often. Especially to get the goodies from it. This is where we actually want to go. Oh, yep. That's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I wonder how easily we could aggro them one at a time. If that's a thing. I saw you aggro. Oh. Okay, well we can get this at least, so if we die it doesn't really matter what happens. That looks really awkward when they die like that. Don't you love that they lay out everything perfectly to aggro something whenever you get close to it here? So one time I actually made it around everything and it surprised me. Pet the tail, kill her, and then commit seppuku. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should... Well, I don't really need to. I was gonna say maybe I should kill King Jeremiah, but... And my defense, it does feel really low. Oh well. I'll live. I actually prefer that route over taking the, maybe doing it a little fancier and less bad, but I prefer that route over taking the Dragon Butts route. I gotta watch out for the guy shooting. You know what's cool? This guy actually changes position when he jumps down. Like it locks his new position in. Could you please stop shooting me? I think they've ran out of range, yeah. We're gonna quit out so that we don't have to deal with him. Moan percent. Moan percent. I would prefer not to have that. Luckily the Winged Spear can't get that, so... Not that I know of. Kinda want to use Gold Pine here, just because I don't like this fight much. It's a pretty bad fight. But I'm not going to. She'll die fast enough without it, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness. Please. Wonder, does she always teleport towards the same position? Oh. I've lost her now. Wonderful. I know she's somewhere over in that area, but... There you are. The way she moves on her attacks, it throws me off. There we go, thank you. And there's the dagger too, sweet. And she's dead. Wonderful. Alrighty. Yeah, go grab Darkbeat and then do it. Yeah, you're right. That's what I should have done. I'm glad I've never... Not really glad, because it doesn't really mean much to me, but... I've never done Moan %. I don't really care to either. Oh wait, I one-shot them. Jeez. With the throwing knives, please. You guys aren't accurate at all. I wonder if any of these drops are a Painting Guardian sword. Didn't get many drops, did I? Hey, that one was actually. How strong is it? Look at that. Not too shabby for a +0. 150 damage. Granted, I'm at 40 dex, but still. I don't remember if I can just homeward bone or not, so I'm just running to the bonfire. I can never remember if you can after. I want to say you can. But I'm going to, I guess, just warp back to Anor Londo, actually. The other part of it, and then call the stream there. That was good. We got a lot of stuff done this time, so. We've got one Lord, actually I kind of do want the HP. One Lord left, and then DLC. And that's it. That should be it. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, these messages not showing up. Yeah, I did hear about the cosplay thing. I'm definitely not gonna do it, but it'll be cool. Man, the only reason why I guess I need a... I wonder why it's not showing up on stream, because it's making me miss stuff. But anyway, yeah, I saw the idea, and I saw the link to the actual sign up for the tournament. I don't do PvP, so I'm never gonna do it, but it's a cool idea, and we'll get more people involved in a PvP tournament than if it was a super serious one, so I think it's a good one. Does he just use Uchi Katana? I assume he does. He might use Ayato, though. I've never seen him use R2s. That means you have to wear a Ring of Fog, you know? But you also get Darkwood, so that's fine. But your poise is 0. Ugh. And no shield either. Man, I don't know. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me that he uses Ayato. It's found in Blighttown anyway. Alrighty. Well, I am going to call it there. Thanks for hanging out at least, but... Oh, is it free rings? That's no fun. Gotta go the full cosplay. Even though that puts you at quite the disadvantage for no reason. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Which will be who knows when, but bye.